Hi everybody, I'm Ryan. Today we're going to talk about some magic slang. I think this is the third episode in this series. Sometimes when you go and play Magic, some of the veteran players seem like they're talking a different language, and so this series is to help out with that. We're going to talk about three different terms on this episode of Magic Slang: aggro, a nut draw, and a Mana Dork. We're going to start off with the maybe easier one, maybe one that you'll learn really early on when playing Magic, and it's aggro. Aggro is essentially short for aggressive. If it's an aggro deck, it's a very aggressive deck trying to kill your opponent as fast as possible. Same thing with an aggro strategy. Or if you're talking about how to play a deck and a game plan shifting from control to aggro or mid-range to aggro, or you have to stop the aggro from your opponent. It's just basically them trying to kill you very quickly. This is a super common term you're going to hear all the time. The second term is the nut draw. So a nut draw is basically the perfect hand. When you draw your 7 cards for your opening hand, and it is like the best hand your deck can have, or one of the like super good hands your deck can have, because pretty much every competitive deck has certain hands that are nearly unbeatable by your opponent. That's a nut draw. And another extremely common term in Magic is the Mana Dork. A Mana Dork is a 1/1 or sometimes a 0/1 that costs 1 mana and can be tapped to make more mana. So you play these cards mostly if you want some mana acceleration, but also want to apply creatures to the board. This is very cheap mana acceleration, only having to invest 1 mana as opposed to other types of mana acceleration costing more, but can be removed by your opponent's removal spells. Another word for Mana Dorks is birds, named after Birds of Paradise specifically, which is an 0/1 with flying that can tap to make a mana of any color. Sometimes you'll hear the term Bolt the Bird. If people are saying Bolt the Bird, no, essentially it means bolt your Mana Dork. You could be playing the Llanowar Elves, which is a 1/1 for 1 that can tap to make a green, and people make the joke or give the advice to bolt the bird. They mean bolt the Llanowar Elves, because the bird and Mana Dork are kind of the same thing in Magic slang. Mana obviously comes from it tapping for mana, and Dork, I believe, is because it's an 0/1 or 1/1, like it's weak, and so a dork. But those are our 3 really quick Magic slang terms that you need to make sure that you know going into your next Magic tournament. If you like this video and want to see more quick videos like this, please be sure to like and subscribe. Check me out on social medias. Links are above me and in the description, and especially on Twitch. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.